Are you a wealthy man, a CEO of a company, or a boss? Are you looking for a romantic partner? You want to listen to this. I know the world you navigate. You spend your life building, protecting, and identifying high-value assets. You have been trained to spot a bad deal a mile away in business. But have you been trained to spot a predatory soul in your own home? Hello, my name is Alexandra Polino, and I'm a narcissistic abuse recovery practitioner. And in this podcast, let's talk about a pattern that hides in plain sight, the Black Widow blueprint. This is the ultimate silent accusation you need to know about. To the world, the Black Widow blueprint, she's the perfect asset. She's the beautiful companion, the grieving widow, or the saintly philanthropist. But behind a high-status mask, she doesn't see a partner. She sees a human leather. And if you are a man of wealthy means, listen up. If her past is a graveyard of unlucky, wealthy exes and tragic stories, where she's always the victim, run. If you are someone who has everything to lose, I want you to listen with your spirit, not just your eyes. Because beauty can be bought, integrity cannot. And this type of narcissist uses her vulnerability as a weapon to avoid accountability. There is not a connection, there is a transaction. Someone who views you as a transaction does not care about you. It's time to redefine your harmony. It is safe for you to have a soft heart, but you must have a sharp mind. You deserve a woman who is an ally to your soul, not an architect of your ruin. And this predator you never saw coming, the female social climber, looking for a human leather. This is not just about ambition. It's about a specific type of female narcissist who treats a marriage like a corporate takeover, and men like disposable assets. She doesn't look like a villain. In fact, she looks pretty good. When she starts walking, your heart starts racing. She talks to you like you are the only one in a room. Like she's talking to your soul. She's intoxicating. And you just want to be with her. You want to be near her and to breathe the air she breathes. But she hides a secret from you. She hides behind the mask of the grieving widow archetype or the philanthropic saint. Her strategy is the Black Widow pattern. She targets older men, wealthy men. She isolates them and drains their resources. And when the husband becomes a problem, whether to illness or finally seen through her mask, she doesn't leave. She waits. She uses the chaos of tragic accidents or stress of a toxic marriage to let the problem resolve itself. While the world sees a woman in mourning, the narcissist sees an estate payout. Now let's take a closer look at the case of Lily Safra. You can see her story, Murder in Monaco, showing on Netflix. She moved from one billionaire to the next, leaving a trail of at least 2 mysterious deaths and massive inheritance battles in her wake. In the Monaco fire that killed her husband, Edmond Safra, she allegedly escaped, while he stayed trapped in a safe room, only for her to emerge as the grieving billionaire widow, using high-powered legal teams to silence anyone who asks questions. She let the problem resolve itself while she stays the victim. This is a masterclass in covert manipulation. She doesn't want your heart, she wants your legacy. And she'll use your empathy to bankrupt you. For those women, you aren't a partner. You are a human leather. Each marriage is a strategic upgrade to a higher tax bracket. They use relational aggression. They won't hit you. But they'll use a smear campaign by proxy, hiring lawyers and PR teams to destroy your reputation, while they maintain a spotless public image. This narcissist will hide behind her tears and her charity galas. until there is nothing left of you but a check. Don't be the next step on someone else's ladder. So here are some tips to building authentic connections and attract the right romantic partner into your life. Finding a genuine connection can be important for anyone. But for men of means, it's about attracting someone who values you for who you are, not just what you have. So instead of prioritizing visual attraction, it's most important that you prioritize character vetting. Here are some tips to help you building authentic relationships. Identify your core values and interests. Take time to reflect on what is truly important to you in your life. What are your fundamental principles? What activities, ideas, or causes are you passionate about? Knowing this will help you identify potential partners who will align with you on a deeper level. Look for shared values in others. When getting to know someone, pay attention to their actions and words to see if they demonstrate values that resonate with yours. Observe how they treat others, what they talk about with enthusiasm, and how they approach challenges. Engage in activities based on your interests. Join clubs, volunteer for causes you believe in, or participate in hobbies that you enjoy. This increases your chances of meeting people who share your passions and provide a natural way to connect on common ground. Practice active listening and ask thoughtful questions. Show genuine interest in getting to know someone's thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Ask open-ended questions that encourage them to share their perspectives on various topics, including their values and interests. Focus on an emotional intellectual connection. While physical attraction can be part of the process, prioritize building a connection based on mutual respect, understanding, and stimulating conversations. Look for someone you can talk to for hours and who challenges you to think. And pay attention to people who agree with everything you say. Narcissists are good at faking it. And be patient and trust the process. Building a deep connection takes time. Don't rush into relationships based solely on initial attraction. Allow the relationship to develop naturally as you get to know the person's characters and inner qualities. Recognize that beauty is subjective and fleeting. While physical appearance may initially catch your eye, it is character and shared values that sustain a relationship in the long run. People's appearances change over time, but their core values tend to remain more consistent. It's important to communicate your priorities. As you get to know someone, you can subtly or directly communicate that you value character, intelligence, and shared interests over superficial qualities. Seek compatibility in lifestyle and goals. Consider whether your lifestyles and long-term goals are compatible. Shared aspirations and ways of living can be strong indicators of a lasting connection. By focusing on these aspects, you can attract partners who are not only physically appealing, but also enriching to your life on a more deeper, meaningful level. True intimacy is built on transparency, respect, and genuine connection of hearts and minds, not on external factors. If you're feeling trapped in a trauma bond with a woman who was supposed to be your sanctuary, you aren't weak. You have been systematically dismantled by a professional con artist. It's time to seal the leaks in your inner peace and protect the legacy you've worked a lifetime to build. You wouldn't allow a breach in your business. Don't allow one in your soul. My program, Ashes to Gold, is designed specifically for the high-achieving man to break the biological addiction of the trauma bond and reclaim his throne. Turn the wreckage of betrayal into the gold of your new life. If you're ready to start your journey, visit thefearlessninja.com and book your free narcissistic abuse recovery consultation today. Thank you for listening.